In this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to build a professional looking website using network solutions, even if you've never built a website before. What's going on, everyone? My name is Eric Hunsaker, and today we'll break it down step by step using their drag and drop builder, some built-in AI tools, and all the features that help you go live faster without having to hire a designer or writing a single line of code. So whether you're launching a side hustle, creating a site for your small business, or finally building that personal brand that you've been putting off, this guide will get you online today. So let's dive in. Why build a website in the first place? All right, let's start with a quick reality check. If you run a business, want to sell a product, or even just build a brand, you kind of need a website. Social media is great, local listings are helpful, but your website is home base. It's the one place that gives you full control over how you show up online, how you explain your offer, build trust, and convert visitors into customers. So here's what a website does for you. It establishes credibility. People expect real businesses to have real websites. Give customers a place to learn about you, whether you're open, what you offer, how to contact you. It improves your search visibility. With a little SEO, you'll show up when people search Google for what you do. It puts you ahead of competitors. If they have a site and you don't, you're losing customers by default. It also helps you grow. You can scale your website just like your business. Add products, new services, blog posts, or customer support. All right, so let's say you're ready to make your site. Should you build your website or hire a designer? Now, if you're thinking about hiring someone to build your site, that's fine, but it's also not your only option. The good news is tools like Network Solutions make it easy to create your own website and fast. Here's why going DIY might be a smarter move. It's affordable. Network Solutions has plans that let you build a site for less than a dinner out. You're in control. No more waiting for a developer to change a sentence or update your hours. It's super easy to update. The drag and drop builder makes changes simple. No code required. You'll learn the basics, which makes you better at managing your brand long term. All right, you still with me? Let's get into the actual steps. So go ahead and click the link down in the description to get started with Network Solutions so you can follow along. When you click that link, it'll bring you to this page right here where you can go ahead and click on build your website or host your website. Any of these will work. So let's go ahead and click on host your website. And then here we can kind of go over the three different plans that they offer. There's the starter plan at $2.99 per month for a 1-year term, the essential plan at $4.99 per month for a 1-year term, and the premium plan for $6.99 per month with a 1-year term. Now, I recommend going with at least the essential. The reason being, you get more space, you can host more websites, it can support more visitors, and if we scroll down here, you can get way more email boxes, you get unmetered bandwidth, which you get in the first plan here. But right here, you get this free year of a domain and a free year of an SSL certificate, which will keep your site secure for not only you, but your visitors and customers. So after you click on add to cart, first thing it's gonna ask us is to search for a new domain. So go ahead and search for a new domain here. Let's say I'm opening a bakery here. I might wanna call it Eric's Ballin' Bakery. We'll go ahead and search for that domain. And it looks like it's available, which is great. Okay, and here we go. At checkout, we can go ahead and see we're gonna get that essential hosting plan for $59.88. We're gonna go ahead and get that free SSL certificate. We're gonna get that free domain for 1 year for Eric's Ballin' Bakery. And also we're gonna get a month of this domain privacy protection. Now, if we go ahead and come here to promo code, we go to CC20H, that's gonna get us 20% off of our hosting plan, which is awesome. So go ahead and use a link down in the description and code CC20H to get 20% off your hosting plan. We've got a couple other codes as well that we'll put on the screen as well as down in the description to get even more savings on some different stuff here on Network Solutions. Step 1, choose how you want to build. So Network Solutions gives you two main ways to build your site. You can use the AI website builder, so you can start with a customizable template. So that's option 1. Let the AI build it for you. If you want the fastest path to a finished site, then this is it. You'll just answer a few questions like what's your business about, your business name, what makes your business unique. And then Network Solutions AI generates an entire website with copy, images, and a layout in literally seconds. You can change anything later on, but it gives you a really solid head start. Want to try different versions? Just click the AI button again and have it regenerate the layout or content. Option 2, pick a template and customize it. If you want more design control from the beginning, then use a template. Network Solutions has a wide selection of templates organized by category. You can preview the template, click through all its pages, and choose the one that fits your brand best. So let's go ahead and do that now. I'm logged in here to my Network Solutions account, so let's go ahead and add a website. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with Network Solutions AI website builder just to show you exactly how easy it is. What's the name of my business or website? It's Eric's Ballin' Bakery. What's your website about? My website is about my bakery where we make pastries. We make extravagant, wild, delicious pastries using only the highest quality ingredients. Cupcakes, danishes, donuts, muffins, cookies. We do it all. And we'll go ahead and click on Let's Go. All right, here we go. So now we've got a couple different options to choose from. So this is the playful style. There's a modern style, professional, bold, and classic. So far I'm liking modern or playful. Let's do the modern one here. And then next we'll select the header image. So it's got this one here, which is okay, but this one is kind of calling my name. This isn't really on brand with what my bakery is about, although that stuff looks delicious. Yeah, I like this one right here. That's perfect. And you can also upload your own image, which you probably should do. But for this example, I'm just going to pretend like this is, a picture of my bakery and some of the stuff that we sell. So next we'll go ahead and select some colors. So they've kind of got branded colors here for you. You can also choose your own. So let's click through some of these and sort of see how it looks. Kind of like a little pop of color, although this does look clean. We're going to go ahead and actually just use that one. That's clean, modern, and nice. So next we'll go select fonts. Kind of really like that already. Kind of reminds me of like Apple's font, which is called San Francisco, in case you were wondering. One of my favorites. But let's go ahead and just click through here. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and just keep it on that first one there. Again, you can also upload your own fonts, which is cool. Next is where you go ahead and upload your logo, which I don't have one right now. That's okay. You should upload your own. And next we'll go ahead and go into content. So this will go ahead and, you can just click through these different tones here and it's going to change this text here. You can change it yourself, but again, informative, indulge in extravagant pastries daily. Delicious pastries made with love. I like the one that it came with now, so we'll go ahead and leave that there. Then it's going to ask to select our section. So now that we've built your homepage header, let's add any other sections you'd like to include on your website. So let's just add them all. So this is going to be a single page site, which is fine, especially for something in person, like a bakery like that. Obviously, if you're totally online, you have other things, you're probably going to need more than a single page site, but this is going to be good for now. Next is going to go ahead and ask what apps we want to recommend. So right now we have the online store and the blog turned on. We don't need an appointment scheduler. We're a bakery. We don't do appointments, but if you're a yoga studio, a nail salon, a hair salon, a personal trainer, you can go ahead and turn that on and then it lets your customers book appointments directly through your website, which is nice. There's no other third-party apps or anything. It's all just where your website lives. So next we'll go ahead and review and it's going to go ahead and do its thing here in the background. And just like that, we can see that it's ready. So we can go ahead and click on open in editor and here we go. So quickly, I'm just going to click on preview here just so you can see how this website looks so far. And again, you saw everything we've done. I haven't come in here, customized anything. I've just given it some prompts and it's come up with everything here, all the copy, the images. So obviously we're going to need to come in and make some changes here, but for the, amount of effort that we put into this is a great start and, it's better than just staring at a blank page. Step 2, customize the look and layout. So now that we're inside the editor, you're able to tweak every part of your site. Colors, fonts, logos, sections, headers, everything. And here's how to really make it yours. Make sure to upload your logo. Just hover over the default logo and click edit, then upload your own file. Super simple. Edit text and images. Click on any headline or paragraph to rewrite it. You can even use the built-in AI writer tool to generate or rewrite content if you're not sure what to say. Same goes for images. Just click to replace them with your own photos. Upload from your device or choose from the free image library. Adjust colors and fonts. So we'll head to the theme section and again, if you didn't like the colors that you picked originally, you can pick your brand colors, fonts, and different styles. These settings apply to your entire site for a consistent look. I'd use no more than 2 fonts total. Make sure your text is easy to read, especially on mobile. Step 3, add blocks, pages, and features. Want to add a new section like testimonials or a contact form? Network Solutions uses blocks, which are pre-built sections that you can drag and drop. Need more pages? Just click pages and add page and you can start fresh or duplicate an existing one. So inside the editor, using it is super easy. As you can see, the AI already gave us a really great starting point, but obviously you're gonna wanna come in here and make it our own. So let's say we decided we actually want to change this text. All we can do is just double click and now we can go ahead and come in here and change this. We can also highlight it and use this AI writer. So let's go ahead and just click on that and be like, make this headline more goofy and more more friendly. Treat yourself to decadent pastries every day. Okay, so this is for like a blog post, so that doesn't really make sense, but let's go ahead. We'll just undo that and leave it as is. So let's say maybe, come get your bake on today or something like that. I don't know. You can see when I hover over here, it's got this blue line around this section, and I scroll down, I move here, and now it's going around that section. So there's different elements within the section. So if you want to add an element into a section, you just hover over the section and then you can add an element. So an element is something like text, heading, an image, a button, these individual pieces of your websites. But you can also add sections by this add section button. And what's great about Network Solutions is that they have a lot of templates, for lack of a better word here. So, if you need an intro here, if you need a banner, different features, right? A call to action, an about page, or people, you can go ahead and just like start with something there, which is really nice. So the editor is super easy to use. You can go ahead, come in here, play with it yourself, and you'll be right up to speed in no time because they make it super easy. Step 4, add your website copy. So this part matters. Good design grabs attention, but good copy makes people stay. Here's a few tips. Write like a human. Simple, clear, and real. And highlight your offer, what you do, who it's for, and why it works. Use short paragraphs, bold key points, and add calls to action like book a call or shop now, depending on what you do. And make sure to be genuine. Speak directly to your target customer. And again, if you get stuck, you can use the AI writer tool. It can help you write home pages, product descriptions, and even blog posts. Step 5, add logos and images. So your visuals should look professional. That doesn't mean hiring a photographer, though that will help. But at minimum, use high resolution photos and make sure lighting is clean and even. Avoid anything blurry or pixelated. If you don't have product photos or team shots yet, Network Solutions includes access to stock photos that you can use while you build. Step 6, fine-tune your design. Now, once the structure is in place, zoom in and clean things up. Make sure to double check font sizes and spacing, button styles and links, alignments of text and images, page load speed on desktop and mobile. So use the preview to see what your site looks like on phones, tablets, and desktops. Make sure it's responsive and loads fast. The mobile one is super crucial because most traffic today comes from mobile devices anyways, so make sure your website looks good on mobile. To do that, you just come over here and you're in the editor. Right now we're on the desktop view, but if we click on a phone, it's gonna get narrower as if we were viewing this on a phone or mobile device. And we can see it still looks pretty good. Obviously, maybe we'll need to move and reframe some of these images and stuff, but again, for the prompt that we put in and where we're at, this is a great start. Step 7, connect your domain and publish. Now, once you're happy with how the site looks, it's time to go live. If you don't already have a domain name, you can buy one directly through Network Solutions if you didn't get one with your hosting. Now, if you do have one, you can connect it in just a few clicks. But either way, once your domain is linked, just hit publish and your site is live for the world to see. Step 8, promote your website. Once you publish your site, don't just wait for people to find it. Here are a few ways to spread the word. Add your website link to your social media bios. Put it in your business cards and flyers. Share it in local directories. Ask friends and clients to check it out. And don't forget about SEO. Add those relevant keywords, update your meta tags, and consider writing blog posts to get indexed by Google. Bonus tips. I know I already talked about it before, but test your site on mobile. Most visitors will be on their phone. Make sure your buttons are tappable, text is readable, and pages load quickly. Seriously, most of your traffic is going to come from mobile, so I would prioritize mobile first. In fact, a lot of designers actually start with the mobile first version and then work backwards to the desktop version. That's where the traffic is, so it makes sense. 2, plan before you build. Sketch out what pages you need, what sections go where, and what content to include. You'll build much faster if you know the plan. When you don't have a plan, you risk that, careful intention that a website is supposed to guide your visitors through. 3, focus on user experience. So kind of going off that, you want to keep things clean, easy to navigate, and intuitive. Confused visitors don't stick around. Start building today. You don't need to hire a developer, and you don't need to know how to code. With Network Solutions, AI tools, and simple editor, you can go from idea to finished site in a single afternoon. So if you want to get started with Network Solutions, we've got that link for you down in the description below. This is an affiliate link, which means we earn a small commission when you use it at no extra cost to you. And these commissions really help support the channel and allow us to continue to create free content just like this. So if you end up using them, we thank you so much in advance. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another video. Here on the channel, we make videos on how to create websites, explore different website builders, discuss domain names, and so much more, so be sure to subscribe. But other than that, thank you for watching, and we'll see you here in the next video.